Well, good morning. I took my medicine, watching the dogs. I went to the flea market yesterday and I bought this bracelet. It's a little silver bracelet. Let's see it. It's like a rope. Maybe. Where the hell the camera's at around here? There he is. Anyway, I put it on. What else I do? That was about it. Oh, I bought a sleeping bag at a garage sale. I gave that to Chris for keeping his car this winter. I always keep a little box of emergency stuff, a couple of candles, whatever, in the wintertime, sleeping bag, so on and so forth. In case you are you awake this morning, all right? And don't you start to, yeah, you better be up there. Uh, anyway, that's about all I bought. I walked around the flea market. These are a little small one we have at the drive-in theater. There's always about 8 or 10 people out there selling goods. So that's what I did. I go to that Indian, they got a guy that's an Indian. He has a lot of Indian jewelry and stuff, and I bought the silver bracelet off of it. And that's about all I did. Thought it matched my ring. Not quite as shiny as white gold, but it's still silvery. And then where'd we go? To the drugstore. And that's about it. I was thinking of doing anything else. I did. Nope, I didn't do that. Didn't do anything. I'm laying down this chair. Makes me look like I'm 500 pounds, but I ain't. I'm about 250. Half that, anyway. I don't know what I'm going to do today. Thought about making some more jewelry, but I don't know. I've got enough of it piled up. I'm thinking about going out there and setting a couple weekends before Christmas if the weather's right. Just to thin down on some of this stuff I got around here and see what's on sale. I've got nothing else to do. I got such dry skin. I ain't even changed out of my bed clothes. Me and Mickey, I got about 5 or 6 of these shirts. There's about 5 on the rack. I bought every one of them I had left. So no look like I ever changed a bed shirt, but I do. I change one every day. What else am I going to do today? Oh, I'm going to wash dishes. I got 4 or 5. I made meatloaf yesterday. And I'll tell you what I did. I put, 3 pounds of hamburger. I cut up a small onion, chopped it up real fine, half of a bell pepper. It was a semi-red, yellow bell pepper, just turning. And instead of the salt and pepper and anything else I did, I got me down a box of that stovetop stuffing, crushed it up real good, and had seasoning already in it. And I used that for my bread. I put 3 eggs in it. And I made a dang good meatloaf. Oh yeah, I put ketchup in it. I put about a half a cup if you count what's on the inside and what I poured on the top. Oh, and I put some sharp cheddar cheese in it. And then I mashed it all together and then maybe a loaf and then put ketchup on top. so it turned out pretty good. I ate about half of it, about a pound of it I ate. I sure did. And my blood sugar is outrageous this morning. I'm afraid to test it. And I thought, well, instead of putting crackers or sourdough bread or anything like that, I just use that stovetop stuffing. That's one way to get rid of it anyway. I just took out a little package and crumbled it up, put it in there. So what else did I do? About it. I just ate meatloaf and I didn't put nothing else in it. I didn't add anything else. My poor little dog, he stayed up there all night long. I don't know about him. Went over to see our friend Mary. She's way up in age. She said her older sister, she said she's diabetic real bad. Her name's Linda. Linda says, I gave up on watching my diet or anything else. I've already lived almost 100 years. To hell with it. I'm going to do what I want to, and she does. She goes out dancing and singing karaoke 3 days a week. She don't drink. She said she orders a pop, and she's eating way too much sweets for being a diabetic. I told her that. She said, well, I've lived long enough. She said, I ain't suffering no more, but I can't eat this and I can't eat that. I said, well, I can understand that. I said, I ain't the one to get on to you for eating too many sweets. I said, I do the same thing myself. And let's see what else. That's about all we did. They should come up with a cure for diabetes. What they should do, but they ain't going to shit. They don't care about the damn elderly. And you know what's so damn funny? We was laughing about this the other day. Me and my sister said, they don't realize they're going to get old too if they live long enough. And I said, well, that's probably true. Hell's all in here. I gotta put this up. In my jewelry box. Yeah, I said, yeah, they don't realize if they, one of these days they're going to live long enough too. They'll be old. So I'm not voting for all this elderly Medicare and elder relief and all that other stuff. Yeah, look, what goes around comes around, people. You'll be old one day too. I don't give a damn how rich you are. Time waits for no man. There you go. Time don't wait for no man. There's a saying, man fears time and time fears the pyramids. So there you go. So just think about it. You don't get better health care for the elderly, better Social Security checks. You'll be in that boat one of these days. And you'll say, oh, hell, I should have done that when I was voting for shit. They want to ignore the elderly. That's the problem. They don't realize they're going to get old too one of these days. Yeah, that's going to get you. That's going to get you. Like a chain ring. They're pretty easy to make. Oh, God. Yum, yum. My medicine box is a catch-all station. About all it is. Oh, I watched Legacy or something. It's about vampire kids, werewolf kids. It was that girl, Hope, I guess was her name. Now she's turned off of humanity, and then the series stops. We'll have to wait for next season. That's what I figured. I don't know what else to do today other than wash dishes. I got such dry skin on my ears. It's that side that cancer was messed up with. Made a lot of dry skin. And I ain't found no good moisturizer yet. I need to find one. I've been using Vaseline, but it really don't penetrate too much. And underneath my eyes, wintertime makes my flesh just dry out. I don't know why. Well, I use electric heat in here, and it has a tendency to dry out everything. Propane puts moisture in the air. I guess I could switch over to gas. I'd have to redo every damn thing if I went gas or wood stove. Hell with a wood stove, you have to put shit in it. Did enough of that shit when I was a kid building fires. It ain't nothing like though getting warm by a wood fire though. I might have a good fireplace. I got an old cook stove in the bus I can take out and put it somewhere. I think I'm saving that for my cabin up north. Yep. Who knows nowadays? Burns that little short wood about like that. All cook stoves do. Mine ain't that fancy. It's just an old little wood cook stove. Excuse me. My Aunt Belle had one that had a water boiler on the side, a warmer. It was pretty fancy. She lived way up in the mountains. Hell, she lived all over California. I guess she got married about 6, 7 times. That's the way life is. I'm laying down this chair. I don't care. You know, always had a rough day. And it's just started. It's 20 minutes to 6. Well, you guys have a great day, I guess. Get out and do something if you're able. If you ain't, do something in the house. I'm looking around and see what I can get myself into this morning. Ain't no telling. You guys have a great one. Me and Mickey's laying down. The blowers kick on that fan on the heater. This is the one I got in the front part of the house. I ain't got the rest of them turned on. I'll go in there anyway. It ain't that cold. You guys have a great one. Remember one another. Be kind and considerate to all living things. That includes plants. Look, I've turned into be a vegetarian. But I like cheeses and milk too much and ice cream. Well, I ain't too crazy about eating meat anyway. You guys have a great one.